Yo, yo, Niner gang, man, what up? Jersey Nine is signing on. So, yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah, man, double bang go gang, yo. Jersey Nine is signing on. So, I'm sure you read the title by now. Yo, God is funny. God is something else. For real, for real. So, everybody by now, everybody who's been following me or who has been subscribed to me, especially from the beginning, you know where I stand as far as my belief system. I don't waver from it. I don't falter ever. As a matter of fact, it's funny. Yesterday, I touched double R's, man. Retro Rob. Shout out to the real BRC. Shout out to all the bros, like for real, for real. But yesterday, I was talking to Retro Rob. I hopped on his live. I saw he was live when I got off work. Y'all know how I work the dumb shift, B. So I'm up at 2:30 in the morning, working and everything. But yeah, look at all these ducks, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, God is funny. Like funny, funny. So yeah, look at all these ducks. I decided to just go for a walk. And all these these geese just chilling. The irony is today I'm talking about this duck behavior that's been going on. This is a one and done, y'all. So I know a lot of people have been hoping for quote unquote kill shots and hoping for internet back and forth, but I'm not doing that. I'm down. I'll bomb on people like subscribers that I don't really know or rock with like that, but who come trolls really. I like going troll hunting. So when trolls hit the when they hit the Jersey Niner platform and they start trolling, I know how to troll back, and my voice is loudest. Yeah, so I have no problem with that. But I've been very direct when I said you'll never see me in no type of public situation with somebody that I got love for, family member, friend, whatever, man. If it's legit like that, and brothers have each other's numbers, and have love for each other, then certain stuff just ain't. It's not for It's not for the public consumption and all of that. That type of stuff is for when you do what you do, like you're doing it for TV. And that's not me. Like I have and I live a real life. So when y'all catch me in here, when y'all see me blogging, y'all see me. I don't do it as often as I'd like to. Even with the bros, I was just telling them just now, man, I apologize to them because I haven't been abreast to a lot of the stuff that's going on, man. I haven't been able to, let me not say haven't been able, I'm just still trying to figure everything out, like with my schedule. I don't sleep, like I'm tired most of the time, so still just trying to figure everything out. Blogging is not my life. It's not the majority of my life. It's not even a major, huge part of my life. It's something that I do. It's like a hobby, just like my jerseys. Collecting jerseys, refurbishing those joints, selling them. I just got a bunch of orders like recently, especially because the Niners are doing well. So, people trying to order these. So my schedule is just bananas, and I'm still just trying to figure everything out. Y'all know I just started working this overnight job, and this is a life changer too, by the way. This job, man, because it's by January I'll have like full benefits. So working for myself, training clients and everything, I don't just have automatic benefits or anything like that. So this is real dope for me because it gives me full medical, dental, eyeglasses, vision, all of that type of stuff. So it's just dope. But I'm still trying to figure everything out and like that. But I live a real life, like off the internet. This isn't my life. This isn't my world. This isn't the center of my world. None of this stuff. So I just blog because I like to speak about like my opinions and everything. I like sharing them. And I said this from the beginning. I didn't want to get into this to be beefing with people. That's actually, honestly, what I despised about battle rap media. Go check out my first couple battle rap blogs. The first joint was about the whole delusional claims. Then after that, I did a breakdown of the history of battle rap. Because when I did the delusional claims, it was, yo, who are you? Where'd you come from? How are you even qualified to talk battle rap when I've been here the whole time? So I just did a little battle rap history. Then as I started growing in popularity and within the battle rap community, because I didn't come here for the battle rap community to be a battle rap blogger, try to throw my hat in the ring with the J Blacks and the Chris Unbiased and the Queens Flip, the Piper Boys, the Battle Troops, all of those brothers. I didn't come to do that. And all them brothers did was argue and fuss and fight. And let me not say did, because that's past tense. That's past tense, man. This is present tense. Present tense. That's all these brothers do. So, anyways, first and foremost, man, I want to apologize to. There was a brother who I called out the other day because I felt like he was just trying to start like drama, and because I told y'all about him. I forget his name now. Apologies, my bro. But yeah, so he left a comment on one of my blogs just talking about, yeah, yo, Battle Truth. Oh, he said, yeah, yo, I just did a blog, man. I just shot a blog. It's about you, or you. It's to you. So go check it out. So I went to his channel and I checked it out, and the blog was titled something along the lines of Battle Truth told me to tell you this. So I click on it, and the dude just said, suck my such and such, like a bunch of times, and that was just weird to me, and it was weak, and I didn't believe it. It was just whack to me, because Malachi, man, he's been against that whole inviting men to your private parts. So that's just what it was, man, and it was left at that. Prior to this is maybe a month and a half ago, it was a bunch of people had come, sent me text messages. I got inboxes. I'm talking on my social media. I didn't even know that certain people was like following my Instagram or whatever, from my YouTube channel. But there was people sending me messages, yo, Battle Truth is saying this about you. Battle Truth is trying to say that about you. So it was a bunch of different people, and again, those people weren't connected. So it wasn't on some, all right, this is just a group of people right now who's trying to start something between me and this dude. It was people who had no connection to each other. So I'm like, there has to be some type of truth to it. So you know what I did? Well, first I'm gonna tell you what I didn't do. What I didn't do was see all of those messages of people saying that Malachi was taking shots at me, and he did night court or something and put a case on me, and he was, whatever. All the stuff people were saying. I didn't go shoot a blog and start bombing on the dude or anything. You know what I did? I called him. Or first I texted him, because I don't be knowing what he's doing. I don't want to interrupt him during a blog or nothing like that. But I shot him a text like, yo, tell me it ain't true, bro. Tell me it ain't true that you taking shots. Like, so he called me like immediately. So we spoke, and I just told him what people were saying. And he was like, nah, bro, you know how I do the night court? And I was like, yeah. He said, yeah, well, somebody called to put a case on you. And the way he does the night court is subscribers or fans or whatever can call, and they put a case on somebody, whether it's a battle rapper, league owner, a blogger, or even just another fan, whatever. So Battle Truth has his judge joint on, his judge robe with his gavel, and he hears the case and he determines whether that case is going to trial. So a dude calls to put a case on me. I don't know why. I still didn't watch that joint, but so he calls to put a case on me, and the people who were listening, they all vote and everything. Like, all right, yeah, well, this case is going forward or it's not. So it was going to a vote, and everybody was like, nah, you ain't putting the case on Niner for that. But so Malachi was just saying, yeah, man, but like he was having trouble like articulating himself. He couldn't say nothing. So, and that's what people were telling me. They was like, yeah, he was like helping dude out. So the dude was trying to send shots, but Malachi was helping dude out. So when I spoke to Malachi, he was like, yeah, nah, man, come on, bro, it wasn't nothing like that. And I was like, well, anything that you say along those lines that have to do with myself, the real me being part of the real BRC, any type of alignment or association with Cassidy, man, I understand that, bro. We on two different sides of the coin with that. I like Cassidy. I think Cass is dope. I think he's good for battle rap. I want him to stick around battle rap. You don't like him. You don't think he's dope. You don't want him around. You don't think he's good for battle rap or anything. So we're on two different sides of that coin. But so just anything associated with that, even if it's on some entertainment type stuff where he's saying the same stuff that people say, yeah, but brothers is they biased, or even to the degree or to the point where it's like, yeah, brothers is stands, even something like that. I don't take that personally. I told y'all know this from the beginning. I've been saying this, even recently, which is why I feel so stupid right now, y'all. It's crazy how stupid I feel. But to the point where I'm always showing that brother love, like on my joint, and I make stuff known, like nah, bro, that's my bro, like above, outside of this blogging thing. Blogging has nothing to do with it. See, I don't take blogging seriously. This is a hobby for me. I have different opinions on different things, and actually, this channel was designed for my Jersey of the Day joints. I'm gonna hit y'all back with those too. I ain't been on my square with that. But and then for the documentaries that I've been working on, well, have still been working on, but the schedule. So anyways, when we spoke, man, it was all love. But there was one thing that was said that was a common theme that people were telling me he said. And that's where I kind of felt like, nah, bro, like that's really how you feel about that, about this whole situation, where on this one subject, on this one topic, we're on opposite sides. But he says something in that blog that this is what the people were telling me, and then he admitted that he said it, and that's when I'm like, word. But it was something along the lines of, yeah, man, this whole Cassidy battle, Cassidy versus Arsenal, or Cassidy in the URL, Cassidy in battle rap, this is going to test the friendship. So when that was said, that threw me for a loop, because that had never entered my mind at all. From the beginning, I've said my friendship with this dude is outside of blogging, it's off the internet. This is my friend, like in life. In life, I ride for that dude. Like, I got genuine love for him, and I had genuine love for him from the beginning, bro. So to say, for that to even come out, that kind of raised my antennas a little bit. Like, what? How could a battle, or a battle rapper, a dude who Cass, man, shout out to Cass too. Cass, he has my number. You know, we speak about things, but Cass, when Cass would hit me up, it wouldn't be, yo, yeah, so this battle that, or this event. Cass would hit me up, and the first things he would always say, yo, what's good, my bro? You good? How's the family doing? How are you doing? How's everything? Like, how's life? What you got going on? What you working to? So things like that. So that was dope to me. But it ain't like a situation where Cassidy is my friend. But you know, he's a cool dude. So my whole thing was, this man is an entertainer. You don't like him, you're not entertained by him, you don't like him in battle rap. I do. I think he's a dope rapper. But opinions about a rapper that none of us knows or hangs with, Cass don't pay my bills. He never hit my jack like, yo, you know, yo, meet me such and such, we about to ride out. Or yo, when you in Cali, yo, I'm gonna be out there. It's never been nothing like that. So my whole thing was, this has nothing to do with entertainment or anything. Like, this is my friend, bro. Salute. So like, this is you, my friend. You feel like our friendship is going to be tested by a differing opinion, when from the very beginning we've had differing opinions, and it has never tested a friendship, because I'm a strong advocate for, you don't have to agree on everything to be cool, and it doesn't have to be disrespectful, nothing like that. So that kind of threw me for a loop. But when we spoke and he explained everything, everything was cool. And when I say cool, it was cool. Like, I forgot all about it. I didn't take nothing seriously about no shots being taken, even in situations where I know he was dropping blogs about Cass, about the real BRC, and I figured that I would come up in that at some point. But at the same time, I didn't feel any type of way about it, because he feels the way he feels about it. So for him to do a blog, look, bro, I have criticisms of him, and I said this too. Like, when I felt like he was wrong, I would say he's wrong. I'm not a respecter of persons in that way. I separate any type of personal friendship or personal dealing from an act, a behavior, or anything, and I expect the same. So if and when I'm out of pocket, I can get called out. I'm not above that. I'm not above reproach when I'm wrong, or if you think I'm wrong. Even when it comes down to opinions about different things, you have the freedom to say, yeah, he's wrong about this, man. Cass was trash. He was never good. He has the and Jersey 9 is saying he good. He has the right to say, condemn, judge that. The same way I feel like, yo, if I feel like you were hating to a degree, I'm going to say that, with no respect of any type of personal friendship or anything, because it's not personal at that point. What's going on? And we're not talking about things that were said in private, and then they got aired out or anything. Everything surrounding this battle and how we both viewed this battle, viewed the battlers, all of that. All of this has been public. All of y'all have been following and keeping up with all of this. So I didn't touch on or say nothing that was, just between me and him that he told me in confidence. And then, nah, so it was nothing like that. So it was nothing to even warrant a second thought, for real, for real. And even after all, so what he was saying in that same conversation was, he was like, man, you know what it is, bro. He was like, yeah, so, I debated a couple dudes from the real BRC, and, I crushed them. I 30'd them. I beat them 3-0, and they know that you have logic. They know that you're very intelligent. They know that you know how to articulate yourself. So, people just want to see us go at it. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. And then, so this is exactly what I said, too. Well, if that's the case, brothers don't have to go about it that way and try to start any type of drama. Me and you, that's what we do when we just on the phone just talking like on some friend stuff. It ain't always battle rap. We talk sports, everything. And when we disagree, we on the phone going back and forth arguing about it. Nothing never got heated in that way. It was just debating. We have different opinions. Not a problem, nothing. So fast forward. And I said this and I meant it. I wasn't playing. Whenever I saw Battle Truth, he drops a lot of content overall, but he drops a lot of content about Cassidy, and I don't watch it. I always show love to the bro. It was a time, as a matter of fact, in the beginning, even with the Cassidy blogs or the blogs where I felt like, oh, here it is, he about to hate or whatever, I wouldn't watch them. I wouldn't comment on them or nothing like that, but I would click on it so, to give the brother a view, because that's cruel. Like, that's the way I looked at it. But I don't watch him, because I know where he stands. It's already public where he's standing, where he's always stood. But now even factor in the fact that we've had our own conversations in private as well. So I know where this brother stands. So anytime something happens, whether it's a face-off or something new happens, and he's dropping his take on it, and it has to do with Cassidy or the real BRC. Oh yeah, it was good, Victor Brown. So yeah, so anytime it's any type of content that would have to do with Cass, the real BRC, or anything like that, I wouldn't watch it because I already know what it's going to be. So, that's just what it was. Along the way, when I would drop my blogs talking about the upcoming battle or anything, and I would bring him up, it was never no disrespectful, like never. I never dissed him, and that's what somebody tried to tell me. Yeah, you, Battle Truth was, he bombed on you the other day, and I straight up didn't believe it. I really thought that it was the same type of situation as before that I just told y'all about. Paid it no mind. Then I saw how many people were saying it, and then I was just like, oh, okay, so he must have, really been talking about me on the show. Still didn't pay it any mind because I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, he's probably talking about, because the fact that, I rock with Cass, man. I feel like Cass is the illest, that there's not nobody in battle rap that's a better rapper than him. So he's probably breaking that down, man. And he could say what he wants. He could say, well, yeah, he's just biased because, he saw him battle, or he's just biased because he's from there. He went to college in Philly while Cass was running around out there, or he's just biased because, Cass shouted him out on the radio show, anything like that, whether it's true, false, whatever. That didn't move me, that didn't bother me. That's nothing for me to even be upset about. Because if it was something that I felt like I was upset about, you know what I would have done? The same thing that I told y'all I just did the first time, where I was wondering, like, yo, is people saying he's shooting at me? I hit him up, because that's what friends would do, yo. That's what friends would do. And it's to the point where he's had legitimate beef, not legitimate beefs on the like street beef, but there have been legitimate situations where he'd be bombing on people that I'm standing next to, and then the people that I'm running with and rocking with, they'd be bombing on him. Everybody's bombing on each other in their blogs, their lives, all of that. And that's cool. I'll never try to dictate anybody else's content because I don't allow anybody to do that to me. So I would never, you can ask the bros, I would never talk to the bros like, yo, do me a favor. Like, I'm cool with Malachi, so, I know how you feel about him, just don't say nothing. The same exact way where I wouldn't talk to him like, yo, I rock with, YMF, I rock with Double R, man. I rock with him, like, I rock with the real BRC, so, can you just, like, bite your tongue, don't say. It's never been that. And I would never do that. My whole thing was, anytime brothers are on my platform, so if I'm live or whatever, just do me a favor. If you come to the comment sections of my videos, despite how y'all feel about each other, just don't be disrespectful toward each other on my platform. That's all I ask. I didn't even demand it. I just asked, like, yeah, on my platform. You know, on your platform, y'all can call each other whatever y'all like to call each other, just not on my platform, B. And that goes both ways. So, you know, that's just what it was. And that's what I thought it was. So anyway, I told you all about the dude who earlier, what was that, last week? He does that whole deal where he comments and then says that he shot it. He did a video for me. Then the title of the video was about, yo, Battle Truth told me to tell you this. And then he's just said, suck my thing for, it was like a 3-minute video where he was just saying that the whole time, like hiding his face. So I addressed that. And the first thing I said was, yo, this dude talking about Battle Truth said this. And Battle Truth would never say that. So, but next, what ends up happening is that same gentleman, oh, he commented under that and was just saying, nah, bro, I was just trolling, man. You know, I'm going to troll my way to the top. So I was speaking to him about that. Like, nah, bro, you don't even got to troll your way to the top. You know, just drop content, man. If people rock with it, they rock with it. And with that same dude who was just saying those disrespectful things to me in my comments and in the video and all of that, y'all know what I did in the very video where I exposed, I told y'all his name and told you, yo, go to that brother's channel, man. Subscribe to his joint. Apparently, it's somebody who wants to start blogging, so maybe he may, even through the trolling, he may have something valuable. Who knows? He may be dropping gems and dropping jewels. It could be a whole Daylight situation where, you know, Daylight is borderline genius, but he would kind of dumb himself down and he started trolling and doing the antics to get people's attention. So I don't know, he could be the next biggest blogger in battle rap or biggest blogger, period. I'm supporting all my bros who, whether I like them, dislike them, agree with them, disagree with them. And I said that about the battlers too. Whether I like them as battlers, man, I'm proud of all of them because they could be out here breaking in people's houses and doing all of that stuff, honestly, that they rapping about. So whether I like them as battle rappers or not, I'm proud of all of them, man, because they doing something constructive, which is why I was so hard on the brothers who were starting to bring that negativity into battle rap, something that I'm praising you as being positive and showing the younger generation, yeah, man, there's other ways that we could do this in a positive way. But anyway, so fast forward, it may have been like 24 hours or even less than that, where that same brother had commented on a different blog of mine. And at the same time, I was getting a whole bunch of messages, inboxes. I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of these platforms. I'm getting a whole bunch of messages with people saying the same stuff they were saying. I just wrote it off. Then the dude commented and he was saying, oh, because in that same blog I was talking about, yo, everybody was hitting me up talking about Battle Truth shooting at me. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. So I just left it at that and that was the end of it. So the same dude who was trolling, he commented on that blog saying, nah, well, you know, the reason why he said it and the reason why he said he did that was he said that you dissed him. So at that moment, I immediately wrote the whole entire situation off. Like, yeah, nah, now I know you lying, bro. Now I know you lying because there's no way that Malachi would, number one, he's not subscribed to me. He was never subscribed to me. He don't really watch my joints like that. So that's why I was saying, like, yeah, I know he ain't diss me. Or I know he ain't diss me, but I was saying I know he ain't say that I dissed him or nothing like that because he doesn't even watch me. But number two, if there was anything that I said when I was talking about the stuff that he said, done, you know, the stuff that I agree with, whatever, disagree with, if there's anything I said that could have even been deemed as me dissing him, there's no doubt in my mind I would have got a text or call, something. He would have reached out the same way that I, you know, because again, man, this was bigger than like the internet and all of that to me, man. So I was like, yeah, so I wrote that off. No way. So this dude is a troll. So my bro, I forget your name right now, but I want to apologize to you because I straight up called you a liar even after you told me that, nah, I just, you know, I was trolling for that purpose. But then you told me, nah, I'm dead serious this time. No, I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. He said that you dissed him and that's why he fired on you. So, and I called you a liar to your face, man. Then I said it publicly too. So I even aired you out for that. Like, yeah, nah, after all of that, and I'm thinking this dude is about to be serious and everything now. After all of that, you come right back and you trolling again. But now it turns out, I guess that was real. So even over the past, after all of that, man, over the whole weekend and all of that, man, it's been several blogs where I brought Malachi up. Like, yeah, nah, man, because it was other people too. They were saying, yo, Retro Rob was shooting at you. Yo, YMF was shooting at you. Yo, such and such was shooting at you. I get those messages all the time, and I'm just like, yo, y'all just so thirsty for controversy and for drama. If you that thirsty for drama, go get yourself in some. But y'all, nobody can put no batteries in my back. Nobody can pull my strings like that. You're not going to get me to just jump out the window, especially when I haven't heard no disses with my own two ears. Fast forward to last night. It's an individual sends me he comments on my joint, and he gives me a whole breakdown of what Malachi said. Now again, I was thinking that whatever he said had to do with the fact that we disagree around this one person, or any other disagreement, because Cassidy ain't the only battle rapper we disagree about. We disagree about Verb. He loved Verb, always loved Verb. He always backed Verb up until this whole last situation where he went off because Verb accepted a battle with DNA. But you know, beyond that, it's a whole bunch, man. Sue Surf, that was the first one that we would be, you know, having debates about. Surf versus Khan or whatever, but it was never nothing serious. It was never nothing. Emotions were never ever tied or involved in none of that. So it came as a surprise last night when I saw what that content included. And I gotta tell y'all, I come on here and I preach to y'all about manhood and how, you know, how I was raised and how my father always taught me growing up and everything, and how I don't move off emotion, how we all feel emotions and have emotions, but as men, as adult men, it's important to not move off of emotion. And what I mean by that is, somebody makes you mad, like angry, you don't just jump out the window, fly off the handle, and act based upon that anger immediately without thinking or anything, because emotion is the opposite of logic, y'all. When you're thinking emotionally, when you're allowing your emotions to guide you, you're not allowing your logic to guide you. And that's why you see a lot of people making mistakes, a lot of people who are in the penitentiary right now, some unfortunately serving life because of situations where they allowed their emotions to guide them. And you know, y'all know I'm a hip hop head, but my foundation has always been biblical, always. But I'm going to quote an actual rapper on this one, Styles P, when he said, load the cannon, plug the fan, and let the sweat dry off, and then grab the cannon. He was talking about somebody doing something to you. You so mad, but he's saying you just got out of this heated situation with this person. You still sweating, and you want get back. You want to make your move, but he like let the sweat dry off and then grab the cannon, which is just saying you got to relax first. You can't move off of emotion. But so yeah. Anyways, but when I saw what was said, bro, it was almost hunting season, B. And I don't play these games. I don't do the whole kill shot for internet and all of that. The stuff I was, you know what? I ain't even gonna go there, B. Because that goes against everything that I stand for. That goes against everything that I've been saying to y'all. And I know, when the brother does his kill shot videos, whenever he's in one of the beef of the week with whoever it is, I know one of the things he says, yeah, nobody can never break me down. And y'all got to understand that this is not a situation where I watch his blogs or I watch his blogs and I'm coming with angles. Like, this ain't no battle rap to me. I know that's what's popular now within the battle rap media. Oh yeah, 3-0. You know, I got it. I got that 3. Nah, bro. This is deeper than that. Especially, I consider this man a friend. When people were telling me what type of person he was, and nah, Jersey, like, yo, you usually got good judgment, B. Like, how you not seeing that? And I'm riding on some. Nah, bro. I understand what you're saying, but nah, I know him. Like, outside of off this camera, has nothing to do with no videos, no channels, YouTube, nothing like that. Like, I talk to this dude, like, he's my friend, yo. My friend, like, that hurt me. So anyway, to see what he said, anything that he got to say about me and Cassidy, that ain't nothing I haven't heard and haven't been hearing from the beginning. That's what these people say, yo. They hate the dude. They don't want him around. So the fact that they hate him, and then you have these people out here who are saying, yo, he's dope, he's the illest, knowing that We all have voices and everything, and that there's a whole demographic of people who, when Cassidy is booked for a battle, is going to be people watching it. Meaning, if there's people watching and supporting it, he's going to continue to get booked. So for them to not want him to be around, it's not just him that they don't like. It's anybody that would support to the point where he can continue to get booked, and they still got to hear his mouth, and he's still getting booked for battles, and they still got to see him. They don't like him to that level. So it's nothing I haven't heard. So anything having to say, oh yeah, you biased, oh you a stand, or you whatever, any of that, I can eat that, bro. That I laugh at that because it's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But talking about, what did he say? I praise Cassidy more than I praise Christ, that I'm not a real believer. It's people coming to my channel talking about, oh yeah, well, you know, he said that you're not a real Christian, or you I forget how it was worded, but man, just go watch his video if you want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. I still ain't even watched the video, but with what dude said, I know that it ain't nothing that nobody could have made up, because nobody would have said nothing like that if it ain't come from him. It had to have come from him. So number one, going to challenge my relationship with Christ publicly, all because you butthurt about I still have no idea what. How did I diss you? Oh, I said that you was hating. You've been hating, bro. It's simple as that. If anybody else was doing and saying any of the stuff that you've been saying, they would have been haters. You call people haters all the time. You call people haters all the time. So what was it? So what have I said about Battle Truth that could even be seen as a diss? I said, oh, you what could it have been? I still don't even know. What was it? Oh, I said you condemn Cassidy for things that you have said and done yourself. He condemned Cassidy for saying that he had anything to do with battle rap, and he's responsible for the growth of battle rap, or for, you know, where battle rap is now or anything, when you've done the same thing with blogging, bro. You took credit for Jay Black's Champion show. You took credit for a whole bunch of stuff that was going on. Oh yeah, man, because when I came around, people had to step their content up. It wasn't until I challenged people and said, you got to beat me with content, that's when Champion came. Oh yeah, these people, they wasn't traveling to go nowhere else until I said something about it. Then when I said something, that's when they started. So it was a whole bunch of stuff on the list like that. That's a diss? That's a fact, bro. That's not a diss at all. That's not a diss at all. Oh, or was it when I brought up some of the things that people have been saying? Because I said I disagree. And again, there ain't nothing I never said about you that I ain't say to you already. What did I bring up before? I said that I felt like, yo, you dead wrong with the whole situation with that transgender dude that came out. Your opinion about that is your opinion. I'm not mad at it. You can feel how you want to feel. You can believe it, whatever. I wasn't there, and I said this from the door. I can never say definitively. I can just put pieces together and everything. I said, but you going on your page or your channel and saying that you believe it is one thing. You can say that. You can say you truly believe it. That in your heart, you feel like there's no doubt. You can say that. What you can't say is that, no, it's a fact. It's a fact that it happened. And anybody who don't believe it happened is just because they Cassidy fans or because they biased and they just don't want to believe it. But it's a fact. Okay, in order for you to say that it's a fact, my bro, you had to have been there. Nah, well, you know, it's a fact because he was challenged to a lie detector about it and he didn't. So what did I bring up? The same thing I brought up when we spoke on the phone. My bro, you've been in a whole bunch of battle rap media beefs, bro. A whole bunch of blogger beefs with a whole bunch of different people. Some people who never met you, never talked to you, they just hated you off the strength because they was haters, whatever. But it's some people who was rocking with you heavy at first and it ended up going left, like Jihad. And it's individuals like that when you start beefing with them, they start talking about all type of secrets, stuff that y'all confided in each other about. That's whack to me. I never liked that. But I was saying, bro, you know what these people been saying about you out here, man. And you were challenged to lie detector tests. You know what they were saying. You know it, bro. Everybody knows it. This stuff is not a secret. This is not something, again, that was told to me in confidence. This is out here. Bro, these people, and even after I brought up what they were saying, I said, yeah, you was challenged to lie detector. Jihad challenged you to a lie detector test. He said that your whole plot from the time you've been here was stealing money, getting money from people. That whole one united front. Yo, if you put in 100, if you put in 200, we're going to be buying property. It's going to be a whole movement. Jihad said that you had a conversation with him, more than one conversation with him about, yo, you want to get in on this, and you know it's about to be. That's what he said. That's what the brother said. And then he challenged you to a lie detector test. You didn't take it. So does that mean that you're automatically guilty? Then I was saying, yeah, and you know, the stuff that people were saying about you and your baby's mother and the age and all of that type of stuff. They challenged you to a lie detector test. These brothers been on your heels, man. They've all been bombing on you and saying these things, accusing you of these things. But that couldn't have been seen as a diss, considering I ain't the one that made it up. And then at the end of it, when I said that, and I said, so does that mean that you're automatically guilty of those things? And right after that, I said, no. As a matter of fact, I think it's whack that they would even try those angles, number one. Number two, I don't believe none of those things about you. I couldn't be friends with a dude that I thought that about. So that's what I said. So is that the diss? Or, was the diss, was it about the music? Because you was putting challenges out to Jag, you were saying it, and I brought up Joe Budden because that was a while ago too. This is all the way back when Budden was battling Hollow, yo. And Battle Truth was doing blocks, bombing on him, and it was, yeah, everybody was talking about, oh yeah, the Pump It Up song. How is a hit? How is a hit record a negative thing? But whatever, off that. But just talking about, yeah, he ain't have no real success like that. And my whole thing is, what do you mean, my bro? What do you mean he hasn't had success? The dude has sold, I don't know how many records. He's an underground dude who happened to crack mainstream. He's not a mainstream guy who failed at being mainstream. He's underground. He's a lyricist. Lyricists haven't been popular in this generation at all, and these brothers have been able to have success. But you saying, nah, his music is trash, his music didn't, and then you would compare them, yeah, I ain't hear them on the radio or nothing like that. So my whole thing was, okay, you got to be consistent with that, because you've gone on record, you play your songs, you play songs of your artist, songs that you produced or whatever. We've never heard those joints. Maybe you did have it rocking where you from, in the parks, and you said you used to do the concerts and all that. Maybe you did have it rocking. We haven't heard of you outside of that until the internet. That wasn't a diss. That's just a fact, bro, and that's not even a negative thing. That was just me saying, okay, you have to be consistent. If that's your measurement of how dope somebody is or how dope music is, you have to apply that to yourself. You have to. You have to apply it to me if I'm a rapper and I'm doing songs and you've never heard of my joints or nothing like that. You can't be so hard on this person but not apply that same standard. So what was that the diss? Those are the only things that could even be construed as a diss. And even with that, that's cool. But when you bring up, first of all, my relationship with Christ, and then you bring up my father, bro, you bring up my father, that's when I was done. That's when it's nothing I'm even interested in talking about with this dude. After this, don't nobody come to my page mentioning his name. No, I'm not doing no kill shots. I'm not going back and forth. He can do a million blogs talking whatever. First of all, that stuff he was saying is trash and it's whack and it's fake anyways. You want to talk about my pops? Let me tell you something. I'm very, very close with my father. Very close. It will be times I'm on the phone with Malachi, go to see my pop, talking to my pop. Malachi be talking to my father, my mother, the fam. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not no internet stuff, y'all. This is crazy to me, B. Crazy. And I'm telling you, I was going, fam. Do you know how easy it'd be to air all of this out? And when I say air it, y'all think I'm playing, man. Y'all think I'm playing because Jersey 90 don't like to take it there. He don't like doing that. And I know Malachi, he gets on these cameras. Can't nobody say nothing to me. I'm just too real. And, man, shut up, bro. Air it out. But anyway, he brings up my father talking about, yeah, your father. Oh, shut up before I tell your dad to go look at my parents. Watch my channel, big. They watch my channel. You know who else's channel that they watch? Well, not watch, but used to watch? Yours. I had them sub to your joints when you be doing your debates with the Israelites and all of that. Loved it. Loved it. You got to the point where those weren't the only blogs you were making, and you'd be making other blogs. I blog about other stuff. My Niners, battle rap, all of that. My pop ain't no fan of battle rap. He don't like rap or nothing like that at all. Even with my Niners, when you talk to my dad about sports, you ask him, oh, who's your favorite team? What team you like? And he says the same thing to everybody, and he means that. He watches sports and loves them, but he ain't into them. He not cheering for nobody. Like when I'm going crazy about my Niners, somebody asks my pop, yeah, who's your favorite team? Oh, my favorite team is the one that never lost, man. The Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. They ain't never been defeated, and never will. My father's serious about that. But anyways, man, I call this dude my bro, like my brother, and treated him as such. He'd be on the phone with my father. Yo, yeah, pray for me. I need you to pray for me. Certain things that he's been going through, and that's what I'm saying. It's so much stuff I could air out if I really wanted to, but that's just not the type of dude I am. That stuff was told to me, and that stuff was found out. Some of it in confidence and under the guise of we were friends. Now I see that that wasn't like real from that end, but it was always real from my end. So I just got to eat that, man. But you bring up my father, bro, when he had to unsubscribe because his videos with you cussing, his videos with you talking about laying down with whoever, this girl and that girl, and it's hilarious and it's funny. You talking about all your baby moms and all of that. So you want to talk about my father, my father and my mother, my whole family. Everybody can watch my channel. I don't curse. I don't talk about none of that other extra stuff in there. So for you to try to use that as some type of leverage chip or part of some type of kill shot to make you sound to seem legitimate to come at me, make people look at me some type of way, that should make you feel just trash, dog. That should make you feel whack, man, as a person. That was very feminine. That was very feminine, bro. And it's words that I can't even use right now on here because they will demonetize my joint and all of that. Strike my channel, but man, that's such a feminine move. To not reach out to me, whatever it was that I said that you could have construed as a diss. Nothing. Nothing. I don't get no call. I don't get no text. Yo, bro, you wildin'. Why would you say that? That gives me the opportunity to, yo, oh, you know what, my bro? I didn't even see that that was a diss, man. You know I wouldn't have a diss you. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm on record mad times. People in my comments clowning me, laughing at me. Yo, how you hear what he be saying? How you saying that people can't bomb on him on your platform? How you saying people can't diss him? Don't you hear what he? And I stood on that. Nah, bro, not on my channel, B. Nah, however you feel about him is how you feel. And I meant that, and I held to that. And I always gave you respect. Like, man, it's crazy, bro. Crazy, man. That's what hurts me, yo. That's what hurts me. It's nothing for me to, when I see somebody's true colors like this, hate is not the opposite of love. So indifference is the opposite of love. So when I'm saying this, y'all need to know I mean it. That's why I said don't comment his name on my joint. Don't come telling me, texting me, inboxing me nothing that he says, because he's gonna say something. He can't help himself. But ain't none of it gonna be real. As far as from this moment, yo, I can't even look at him as like a real, like a legitimate dude. That makes me look back like, yo, all of this is fake to me. All of this. It just wasn't never the same. And that's what I said, yo. When after that first time when people hit me up like, yo, he bombing on you, and then what he said, yeah, this is gonna test the friendship. So what that means to me is the fact that I rock with Cass, the fact that I support the dude, get you so in your feelings, you hate it that much where, yeah, man, this can really test the friendship, when I ain't never even look at it like that. That was never even no question. Because can't nothing like that test no friendship, like a real friendship. Nah. And that's how I carried it, man. That's how I looked at it. But yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because of how stupid I look right now. Riding for this dude and everybody's been saying it, dog. All of these people who've been bombing on him, and I'm not even talking about the ones who just like out of nowhere or who don't never like didn't know him, like your Pretty Monies who does his blogs. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the people like Jihad, the people who rocked with him heavy at one point and then came out like, yo, nah, this dude is a snake. He's just all of these things. And I'm still like, nah, bro, because that's not what I saw. Like, he never presented that to me. But now I'm feeling stupid. Like, man, like the whole time, these people who've been saying these things been right. And I'm sitting here like, nah, arguing with these dudes about it. Like, nah, man, he ain't fake. It's people in the squad that's like, nah, bro, I'm telling you. There's something about him, man. He's not real. I'm telling you. So maybe you feel that way about him. Maybe you cool with him like that, but I can see it. And I'm telling them, nah, bro, I understand what you're saying, man. And they like, yo, Jersey, like, yo, Nina, yo, you are so intelligent and perceptive when it comes to everybody else. You see all of this stuff from miles away. But what is it about this dude where you can't see? And I'm just like, nah, wasn't even a question. But now something like this happens. Yo, that's trash, B. That's feminine moves. What? Again, because to this day, I still have no idea what got him butt hurt in the first place. What diss did I make? What diss? At this point, I don't even care, but that's just trash. So yeah, so to the individuals who have been, you know, kind of telling me about, oh, and then last night, apparently it was some other stuff he was saying. So I don't know if it was about me personally or about just the real BRC and all of this stuff that's been playing out. Of course, because, you know, people like that, man, the vultures they use, situations like what was going on among the bros and everything is they using that for you know for hate fuel. They using that to say, oh yeah, see, we told you that that's what. So we saw that coming. Well, I saw that coming a mile away. But again, this is a situation, man. Brothers argue, brothers fight, brothers have disagreements. That's cool, man. But at the end of the day, brothers is brothers. But I can't never even view this dude like he was ever a brother of mine at this point. And when I say God is funny, I told you, my older brother, like my blood brother, my big brother, he moved down to Florida like almost 20 years ago. He and his wife. He lived down there for a while long, and it hurt me when he left because he's like 10 years older than I am. He was always like my hero. But being 10 years older, there was always a gap. So it was always big brother, little brother, but we were never like friends. We were never even in the same age group. So it was big brother, little brother. But when it got to the point, man, I got out of college, came back home to Jersey, and got my car, my license, and all of that. So I'm now at the age where my brother and I can be friends because we're both like adults now. But that's when, like shortly after that is when, he moved down to Florida. So, but whatever. So, man, I've been wanting him to come back up for so long. It was times where I went down to Florida, was down there for months. He wanted me to stay down there. Anyway, long story a little less long, y'all. I told y'all, my big bro, man, he finally moved back up to Jersey last week. And it was so dope to have him. But we were laughing on Sunday at church because I had to read scripture. So, part of the service where, you sing your hymn and everything, but then you read scripture. So pastor called me, he wanted me to read the scriptures. And I was joking around because my brother was there, and the scripture that we were talking about was about Cain and Abel. So we were just laughing like, I was making jokes like, yeah, so I wonder which one is which just between me and my brother. I was just, like I said, happy to have my brother back. So it was just jokes. But for that to be the scripture on this last Sunday about Cain and Abel, and then for this stuff to happen right now, poetic, man. Then I'll get done work, my early shift, and I'm shooting my joint, and I look up, and it's just, all on the road is just a whole bunch of ducks, man. You saw that duck behavior, Cain and Abel. God is just funny. So he does little things like that to kind of make me chuckle. But yeah, man, I can't never view this dude as real. He won't never get another blog up out of me. So again, man, please, from this point, I don't care what he says. He can talk about my father. He can talk about my mother. He can talk about whoever at this point. Don't tell me about nothing that he says. That dude don't exist, man. That's how I carry it. Because the opposite of love ain't hate. It's indifference. So he's whatever he has going on, man, I wish the best for him. He want to break into the music business, all of that, man. Prayers go out to you, bro. Keep you and your family in prayers. But yeah, I will never view you as nothing real. There's nothing real about you. It wasn't. Well, let me not say that. It wasn't nothing real about that. What you did wasn't nothing real about it, at all. At all. I ain't heard, man. Look. That's the type of stuff, man. And this type of situation, the reason why I'm not even interested, bro. It ain't even like we live near each other. If we did, this is definitely, no doubt, this is, nah, where you at, bro? We definitely got to chop this up face to face, man, eye to eye with this. You bring up my father, first of all, you try to humiliate or challenge my relationship with Christ like I'm the one out here moving the way you moving. Do you understand? Do you see what people are constantly saying? Yo, what? Ain't you supposed to be the Christian? They constantly saying that. Constantly. Because you do what you debate some Hebrew Israelites, so you got the real relationship. You the real, but off that anyways, man. God knows my relationship with him. I actually have a relationship. I teach Sunday school at church. I'm the leader of the singles ministry at church, the outreach ministry at church, people around the neighborhood and all of that. I do this for real, like in real life. The internet, yeah, that's cool, bro. But that's when your life is on the internet. My life isn't on the internet. But y'all haven't heard me get up here and talk about all those things that I'm involved in because I don't do it for that. I don't do it for views or anything. Am I a perfect person? Absolutely not, man. I never pretended to be. I'm flawed, which is why I have no problem apologizing when I'm wrong about something, ever, because I'm flawed, which I would have definitely done if there was anything like, yo, bro, yo, you was out of pocket, man. It's you crossed the line when you said such and such, or this is how I took such and such. Yo, that's no problem. And since I dissed you publicly, I have no problem. Yo, man, y'all know how I feel about this dude. This the bro. So when I was saying such and such, y'all definitely got to know that I ain't mean, and I'd have been nothing, man. But yeah, feminine behavior. That's what happens when you jump out the window, when you get in your feelings about. It was something. It was something that touched him, and I still don't know. My guess is probably the music thing, because he takes that very seriously, and he's still trying to break into that. And best wishes to you on that, man. You got a level of talent. I never took that away from you. I actually supported all of that. That's what I'm thinking, because that's the only thing that could have even felt any type of way. But man, whatever, yo. Double bang, go gang. I'll be back, man. I gotta talk my Niners trash. Back to that, cause I'm still. I gotta fish through my old videos and the back and forth. I gotta find that dude who was talking stupid. Well, it's be a bunch of people talking stupid, but this dude talking stupid, trying to place bets and make bets and all of that. And he about to die. You about to die in this. Let's see if you peek your head up here and say anything again. So yeah, man, double bang. Bang bang Niner gang, man. Shout out to the real BRC. Shout out to the bros, man. Bars is back. Jersey Niner, man, signing off. I'll be back. Jersey of the day coming later if I feel like coming out. Gone. Orientation is locked. Rotate. I don't want to lock. I'm trying to end this joint. You would think that I've been live enough to know how to do what I need to do. Amen, my bro. Yeah, so don't listen to this, man. There's been nothing that I said or did that would even suggest that, oh, he's not a real Christian, or I'm challenging his. That's just something that sounds good. That's something that it's an emotional response. Emotional. So yeah, just go through our catalogs, man, the both of us, and you tell me. You tell me who, if anybody's pretending, if anybody's not a real Christian, if you need to challenge his, cause he treat Cassidy, and that's what it's all about, yo. He can't stand that brother to that point. That's the point. All of this cause of that, man. I'm trying to end this. Yo, God is something else.